lot of Dexter-related stuff. I've reviewed all all 8 original seasons, as well as New Blood, which is just season 9, let's be honest. I've talked shit about Resurrection despite the fact that it hasn't even come out yet. And with Resurrection coming out here soon, why not go ahead and talk about Original Sin? I am not a huge fan of Dexter Original Sin. I need to be honest about that. It's not bad, but it definitely could have been better. This show, it feels more like the original series than New Blood did, and from the trailers than Resurrection will, but Original Sin isn't great. I gave the first episode in my original review an 8, and I've actually downgraded that. It is now a 7.5. The lowest point of this season is probably like a 6 out of 10, and the highest is its finale at like a 9. It's not a great season of television, and my main issue with it is that it doesn't spend as much time on what I would have liked it to spend time on, which would be who's the one, like, doing all of the bad stuff. It more spent time on Dexter's cool. Harry is played by a fucking washed up actor who hasn't been in anything good since Mr. Robot. Original Sin works kind of well as a prequel, but at the same time it doesn't, because they spend way too much time on characters that don't really matter a whole lot, like Harry, and him trying to find fucking Brian Moser. The fuck? And then, like, Brian appears. It's not a great series, and my biggest issue is that they made a prequel, and they didn't even put Dokes in it. Like, I hope Dokes makes an appearance in Season 2, because he's genuinely one of my favorite characters. I mean, the Bay Harbor Butcher himself. But, like, I mean, Dokes was an important part of the original show's first 2 seasons, and, I mean, he remained a somewhat key element until 7. Like, he's mentioned many times throughout the entire 8 seasons and New Blood, and to just not even put him in the prequel was kind of a terrible decision. Overall, there are a lot of issues. The big, like, evil person of the season, like, there were only 2 options you had for who the fucking villain was gonna be, and both of them kinda sucked. Like, you watch the first season, and you're like, wow, the ice truck killer could be anyone. It could be somebody we've seen before, it could be somebody we don't know. With this, it was like, okay, so it's one of these 2, it's either the chick or the cop guy. They didn't do it well, so I'll give Original Sin Season 1 a 7.5 out of 10. I feel like that's fair. It could have done a lot of things better. It's not terrible. It's not as bad as Season 8, but it's not very good.